This is what I learned when I had a toddler and a newborn, and I felt like I literally could not leave the room for more than 5 seconds, even to reheat my coffee, without my toddler like wanting to be way too rough with the baby, pushing him, crawling on top of him, jumping on top of him, just like literally anything. By the way, can you see my little 4-month postpartum bald spot? Super, super cute. We were doing all the things. Don't get me wrong. We were doing boundaries. We were using discipline. We were setting consequences. Like, we were talking to her. I was giving her alternatives. I was telling her what to do, gentle hands, all of these sort of things, but it still just like was not clocking for her. Okay. She had a lot of feelings and she had a lot of energy, until I realized one day something that I teach people all the time, but was not applying to my own toddler, which was body before behavior. Before I could even start to address all of her wild behavior towards the baby, her body needed to be regulated. And I swear I started doing this one thing, and it like a week, it was night and day difference. All I started doing was giving her little activities, little games, little movements to regulate her body, to get that energy out in a safe way. And that eliminated probably 75 to 95% of her being rough with the baby, which makes complete sense because duh, like I could tell her be gentle to the baby all day long, but when she was frustrated or upset or jealous or sad or whatever, like timeout's not going to fix that. Telling her to be gentle is not going to fix that. Just validating her feelings is not going to fix that. She needed somewhere to get that energy out in a safe way. And this is why I tell parents all the time, if your little one is having tantrums, if they're hitting, if they're throwing, if they have any sort of tricky behaviors, regulate their body first and do it through simple playing games. And that's exactly what I teach in my Wild Hands activity guide. You want to know exactly what to do 5 to 10 minutes a day. There's like 30 or 40 games in that guide that are little activities you can do with your kids from the time they're 1 up to when they're 7.